Hi everybody, Enigma here, coming at you with another video. Hope you're having a great weekend. Today, for the first time, we're going to dip our hands into the swag bag, okay? Swag is a really cool thing. It's an industry term used in entertainment, probably in other businesses as well, for materials given out to promote the upcoming release of a game or games, movies, whatever. When I worked at Sam Goody, there was music swag. Uh, GameStop, there was video game swag. But I need to set the scene of where I got this and how we got it. I worked for GameStop for a decade. You guys know that. Every August, we would get together and have a managers conference. When I first started, GameStop was based out of Dallas. We would fly down to Dallas, and then they would imprison us in a hotel for a weekend. I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm not really exaggerating that at all. It was an imprisonment. They would lock you in the hotel. You could not leave the hotel for any reason. So if you woke up at 12:30 in the morning with the munchies and really wanted a quarter pounder, there was no Uber Eats. You were screwed. Uh, and they did it for insurance reasons. Is exactly what they did it. However, when they bought EB Games, I know they say it was a merge. They bought EB Games. They doubled the amount of store managers overnight. So we went from 2,500 managers to 5,000 managers plus at the snap of a finger, just like that. Okay, so we outgrew Dallas. We could not stay in Dallas without having to commandeer like 5 or 6 hotels completely. So we had to go elsewhere, and we ended up. I know we went to San Antonio once when I was there, but most of the time we would go to Las Vegas. My first times in Vegas, I went there because of GameStop, which I had a great time with. Um, Once they let us out there, they couldn't keep us sequestered in hotels, so everything was out. We could go and do whatever the heck we wanted to when we weren't working. But it was a place where the game companies would get us together and give us swag, and also promote to us what they wanted us to see for the upcoming releases in the next upcoming holiday. You bring it out in August. Here's what's coming out in September, October, and November. Get ready for it. We want you guys to be prepared for it. We always wanted free copies of games. We rarely got them. I know there's a lot of folks out there who are like, "Oh, you worked for GameStop, you got a lot of free games." We really didn't, at least not when I was there. And I know that for a fact, the year after I left, Sony and Microsoft gave GameStop managers PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones. I never got a free console. Always would happen when I'm not there. Go figure. Um, but you would break out and you would go to you'd spend 30 minutes with Capcom, you'd spend 30 minutes with Konami, you'd spend an hour with Microsoft, and they would show you, hey, here's what's coming out. We really want you to do this. So Nintendo in 2011 did a really cool Vegas themed poker set as a piece of swag for us. And I can tell you it's swag because it's not a what you would think when you think of Nintendo giving you something to promote Nintendo stuff. Okay, if well, first of all, uh, when you think of something Nintendo themed, yes, there's a couple things here that even though there weren't any releases coming out this year with these two characters, you had to have these two characters on stuff. I'm kind of surprised there was no Pokemon. I really thought there would be, but anyway. It's a poker set. It's a poker set. So, really cool thing here, and I want to show you guys this. These are the poker chips they gave us. I wish they would have given us sleeves of these, and I could use them, for poker games, but they did not. This is all they gave us is poker chips, and these are high quality chips. These are not the dollar store plastic chips. Okay, you can listen here. These are made of clay. These are high quality things that just like the ones you would get out of a casino. Quite honestly, these are very high quality. And of course, we need, let's see, we have Professor Layton. This was 2011, so Professor Layton is on one of them. They had a game coming out for the 3DS that year for Professor Layton. This is one of those ones that's kind of a missed opportunity to me. While I think this is really cool, we have Kirby's Mass Attack, but there's no Kirby on it. It's just the name Kirby. I think that's kind of a missed opportunity. The pink puff needs to be on there if you're really going to promote it properly. Just my opinion. Kirby also is the name of the lawyer, I think, that got Nintendo out of the Donkey Kong um, lawsuit with Universal, if I'm not mistaken. That's where Kirby's name comes from. Another one they missed opportunity. We have the Star Fox 3D. This is for the 3DS. Star Fox 64 3D. Star Fox should have been on there, or somebody do a barrel roll, right? Another one that they missed up. They did publish this game. Dragon Quest Monsters 2 on the 3DS. I wish, again, there should be like the slime on there or something. Come on, give us some Toriyama artwork on that. And then we have the two characters that, quite frankly, if they're not included in Nintendo stuff, I would be shocked and amazed. We got these two guys right here, Link and Mario. Of course, they have to be on there. Otherwise, what are you even doing, right? It's kind of weird how that works out. Something else that came with that poker set is a deck of playing cards. Now, this is interesting and cool because Nintendo to this day is a playing card company. That's something they still do this day. They still make playing cards. They now they didn't make these. These are definitely promotional, made by somebody else, and but it is Nintendo. It says Nintendo on the back. I wish the cards were red instead of black because, quite frankly, I've always looked at Nintendo as having a red logo instead of a black one. But that's just my opinion. But the cards are themed. Okay, the cards are Nintendo themed. So if we take a look at the two Jokers here, these two Jokers are just like the two Jokers that are on the poker chips there. We got Link and Mario. Interestingly enough, this Link is the Wind Waker Link. It's not the one from Ocarina of Time, which is what was on the poker chip. But even the cards themselves are also themed. Now, these are not perfect because there are some. Again, when you see some of the stuff on here, you're going to go, "Oh, that's kind of a missed opportunity." But if we look at the spades here, we got the ace there. That's Mario. Then we have Dragon Quest Monsters, Kirby's Mass Attack. Again, these should have artwork on them. There's Professor Layton, and this is what's weird. Professor Layton, no logo. That's a missed opportunity. Why? The logo for Kirby's Mass Attack, no Kirby. Professor Layton. I mean, I know who it is, but would my girlfriend know? No, she has no idea who he is at all. The logo needs to be on there. Just saying. Then we got, of course, Star Fox again. So there's the logo. No Star Fox, but the logo. There's that guy, Mario, and of course Dragon Quest Monsters, Star Fox, and these are the games they were releasing this holiday. And then we have Link, another Dragon Quest, and they just basically kind of, I almost dropped them. They went through and they all the cards for all the suits have all of their these games on them that they were bringing out. It's all the same 6 games, right? 6 characters. So it's, again, there's Mario, Link. I don't know about Link being the Queen. There we got again no character artwork, just the logo, and then Link, and then again Professor Layton with no logo, no character art, just the logo. This is weird. Watch this. Oh, the 7 and the 6 are both Dragon Quest Monsters 2, but they're all like that. They're all 4 suits have their artwork on them like that. It's a really cool piece of memorabilia for me, a very cool piece of swag. I really do enjoy really cool pieces of swag like this because these are not something that you're going to be able to, just walk around and buy. Now, I know you can go on websites right now that probably have Nintendo themed playing cards all day long that are much higher quality. And if I were doing this, of course, there would be Pikachu on some of these. The Kirby would definitely have Kirby on it. Star Fox would have Star Fox on it, and the Dragon Quest Monsters would at least have the slime on it, the blue slime. But otherwise, this is a cool piece of. These are very cool pieces of memorabilia that they gave us at the Managers Conference. It's really, really neat. And since Nintendo again is a playing card company, you can go online right now and find Nintendo playing cards. They still make them. I know we look at them as primarily a video game company because they are, but they started as a playing card company and they still make playing cards to this very day. So very, very interesting, very cool. I really like this set a lot, even though it's not perfect. And I know that my girlfriend is a marketing guru. I called her a genius earlier. She says, "I'm more of a guru than a genius." I was like, "Okay, all right, you're a guru." If she wasn't responsible for this, she would have definitely been more proactive with, we need more than the logo, we need the character. And then Professor Layton there in particular, why is there no logo? It doesn't make any sense. So but it's a really cool set. I have no idea what it's worth, but it is the very definition of what swag is. Very, very cool. So that's going to do it for Enigma stuff today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That is really neat. I have some other really cool stuff that's been sent to me as swag that I keep around. One of them I need to find because I really want to show you guys how elaborate some of these things get. But we'll cover that when I find it. I know I got it around here somewhere. So that's going to do it today. This next week, I plan on everything being normal, with my streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to noon, and then 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. This past week, there was a little bit of craziness that happened towards the end of the week that I didn't know about because we didn't know about it until it happened. Uh, Thursday night, I found out we were getting a new furnace, and they brought it in on Friday. So, thanks to everyone who was around while they listened to the gentleman who came in replacing the furnace and listening to Whiskey, my dog, lose his damn mind every time they walked in or said something. So, but this week should be normal. Don't have any plans to do anything differently. We're playing Persona 4 Golden for the second time, trying to see if we can get all the social links. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it because it looks like it's kind of hard to do, but we're working on it, right? We're working on it. So I'll see everybody on Monday. I want to thank you guys for being here for certain. Don't forget, you please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble at Evil Enigma. Here on YouTube, you can also subscribe for free. Didn't cost you anything. Helps me out. Trying to get monetized by the end of the year. If you're on YouTube, like, share, comment on my stuff. Let people know that I'm here so I can grow. And I'll see you guys on this week coming up, okay? So you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you.